Questions about whether one of the two men killed in a road rage shootout at an Ionia car wash should have been legally allowed to carry a gun. 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker is working this story live as we learn new details about the moments before that shooting. Ken?
Yes, Sue, those we talked to on both sides say that what happened last night here at this car wash did not fit either man.
It's not real. It's not real.
43-year-old Jim Pullum was married, had a daughter, was a well-known mechanic.
No sense. No sense. Not him. Shouldn't have been him.
The other man was identified as Robert Taylor, 56, who has lived next to Bill King at least 20 years. Retired, helped his wife in the garden.
But I have no reason to believe he'd be an aggressor.
It just doesn't seem to be his makeup.
No.
Police say there was a case of road rage, one car tailgating the other, then words, then gunfire, as many as 8 shots.
Sound exactly like a row of firecrackers just going off.
The men live 4 miles apart with no indication that they knew each other. Today, Pullum's wife told us that she was in the car with her husband and another relative, headed home from a restaurant, that they stopped to get a car wash. She says the other driver was the aggressor, that her husband was protecting himself and his family. Police were still trying to pin it all down.
What took two people on the road, who I don't believe knew each other, just traveling down the road, what was it that drove them to the point that they got so angry they felt they needed to confront each other?
Both men had permits to legally carry concealed pistols, among the more than 500,000 in Michigan. But court records we found show that a judge questioned whether Taylor should get his gun back after he was arrested drunk driving while carrying a loaded 9mm handgun in 2006. The judge asked the county's gun board to review the case. It's not clear what happened. As for Pullum, friends say he got his permit about 1.5 years ago. Carried a gun for protection.
It's there for reassurance. Kind of like a guard, a shield. When it was on him, it was in his waist, concealed. He didn't advertise it. He didn't flaunt it. He didn't, brag, tough guy, I got a gun. There was nothing like that. Didn't have to. He wasn't that type of person.
Now, as for questions over Taylor's gun permit, we put a call today into the county's gun board, a member of that gun board, but have not yet heard back. Live in Ionia, Ken Kolker, 24-hour News 8.